On September 11, 2001, two American Airlines planes were hijacked by followers of Osama bin Laden. One plane was going to Boston and one was headed to LAX. The plane headed to Boston crashed at 8:46 a.m. into the North Twin Tower.
So I felt a very kind of an empty feeling inside as to why this was happening. But we kind of already knew why it was happening. But why would they choose this kind of a tragedy and this magnitude of a attack on America? But I also felt a very overwhelming sense of pride being an American, and felt it almost kind of gave me the drive to be a, I guess, better American and learn more about what America stands for and the Constitution and the rights that we have as Americans, and also kind of gave me the drive to eventually join the military and want to have an effect and to be able to serve my country from that standpoint as well. Being able to have a direct effect on those types of situations, those terror attacks, and especially with 9/11, and to be able to help prevent those and help keep Americans and my family safe.
At 9:03 a.m., the second plane crashed into the South Twin Tower.
So I just woke up that morning and heard something about it on the radio, and then just listening to it on my way to work. But once I got to work, I was able to turn on the TV, and just as the second airplane had hit the building, and absolutely could not believe my eyes of what had just happened. But for the rest of the day, we were pretty much just glued to the television, just watching all the reports and just trying to figure out what had happened.
Then at 9:37, the Pentagon was attacked. Some say a missile hit, others say it was a plane.
My theory comes from videos that I've seen on the internet where they say they bombed the Pentagon, but there's no plane parts, and the first videos that they show, there's just a hole. Nothing else was really missing, and so anyway, so I've just seen other footage that proves and verifies that it wasn't as they explained it.
I think that this event in history has to do with encounter, because the people and of course the buildings experienced something that was really unexpected. But I also think that it has to do with exchange in a way, because the terrorists exchanged their lives and the lives of lots of other people for destruction. And lots of people were at the windows just trying to get air, and a few of them even jumped because, well, that was their only option. This is an important event in history because of all of the people who died during the attack, and because the World Trade Center was supposed to be really important, and it would provide jobs for lots of different people, and it would look out all over New Jersey and the Statue of Liberty.
It is a monument. So where the World Trade Center used to be, along where the foundation would be, is now, I think it's made out of black marble, and it goes all the way around. And they turned it into a waterfall that goes down to where the basement used to be. And along the marble wall of the monument are the names of the people who died in the World Trade Center. But another fascinating thing about what's there at the World Trade Center now is the survivor tree. When you go there, you can see that there's one tree that survived. It was actually quite damaged during the World Trade Center during 9/11. And they were able to recover it, and they were able to nurture it and make it alive again. And so they planted it, and it's beautiful. When I went there, it was the only living tree that was there. The other interesting thing that's there at the World Trade Center is that when you go just right across the way, there's the Statue of Liberty. And so the World Trade Center was actually in the Statue of Liberty's peripheral view. And when you go and you look at the Statue of Liberty, you can see her, she's walking forward. In her feet, when you take a picture of her feet, you can see them continuously moving forward. And I think that's a great symbol for what the World Trade Center means to us, that something horrible happened, but we can persevere and we can get through it, and we can just keep going forward and become stronger.
How did you don't smile? How did you feel when you saw what happened?
When I saw, wow, I thought we were,